Hey, what's up guys? Walter here. Welcome to Battlefield 4 on PlayStation 3 in 2022. This is gameplay number 3 because you guys requested more, so here it is. If you watch the other two, you are not going to be disappointed with this one. If you haven't seen the other two gameplays, I highly recommend that you watch them after you're done with this gameplay because they're pretty awesome. It's shotgun gameplay on those two and it's pretty beast. Over here we're using the one and only the Ace 21 CQB, such a beast gun, high fire rate, if you want to be aggressive and destroy the enemy. This was one of my go-to weapons in back in the day, when I was learning how to play Battlefield. No, I'm just kidding. But no, one of my favorite guns, alongside the other ones because I like them all. They're all pretty beast, they're all pretty good. And I miss 3D spotting. I'm telling you right now, like I'm not ashamed to say it. I missed it. Such a great tool against snipers and campers and stuff like that. I loved it. People complained that people didn't like it. I liked it. It was pretty good, man. If I can get to a target, I just mark it on the map and one of my team will get it. I love it. I love that feature. So I wish it would come back, in my opinion, because such a great tool to have in the battlefield. But recently I was watching a stream for Battlefield 3 reality mod, and such a great mod. It's a fan-made mod. They changed a lot of stuff in the game. They pretty much almost made it like a new game. Like they removed the blue tint and a bunch of stuff. Map design as well. Pretty good stuff, man. Like pretty good stuff. So kudos to whoever was involved in that mod, in the making of that mod. But like I know that, I mean, it's hard not to notice, and even when you play these old Battlefield games as well, how old the engine feels and looks. I mean, yes, we're back here in 720p because that's what's back in the day. Well, I guess that's the way they had it set up. I don't know if you can do 1080 on PS3 and these. But anyways, not so much with the graphics. It's just the game itself. The game itself, and maybe certain little features, certain little things you noticed from one game to another one. For example, going prone in this game is such a like abrupt. It's just that you just go prone like crazy. I don't know. In Battlefield 5, for example, it's like a lot smoother. Like I like that. I like that. And makes me appreciate more Battlefield 5, even though I already love Battlefield 5, believe it or not. I don't know if you like it or not, but I love it. And after playing this game, after going back to this game, man, you really notice these things. You really appreciate character movement and everything else. Sound department is always top notch. There's no complaints. I don't think these guys can do anything better. But because in the sound department over here in Battlefield 4 is just pretty amazing. It's just nice, like best. But yeah, and over here I noticed these things and I miss these things, and I have said this before, and I don't know how you guys feel about this, but I miss one feature. I mean, I know I miss a lot of features, but one of them that I miss a lot is which it's like a lot of controversy too, is a 3D spotting feature, man. It's like 50-50. People like it, people hate it. I don't know if you like it or hate it, but I missed it because it was such a great tool against snipers and campers. If I can get to a specific target, would you just spot it, and hopefully somebody on your team who's closer can get him, know where the guy's at. At least that's the way that I saw it, when I was playing the game, or still the way that I see it. Such a great tool to have, in my opinion, against campers. And because there's always the complaint in the Battlefield games where people are just camping up in the mountains and stuff. We have that issue in Battlefield 5 as well. If you play Iwo Jima, if you play Conquest, people go on top of the mountain on that B flag. Sometimes they don't get you. Most of the times they won't kill you. But there's always that situation where maybe you're getting hit from a different angle from somebody else, and you try to take cover, and that guy from up in the mountain just get a lucky shot just because you have low health, so no matter if they hit you in the foot or in your hand, then you'll die, and then when you see where the guy's at, prone up in mountain. So it's pretty annoying. Sometimes you can barely see them either. So 3D spotting, man, would have been so great in that situation. So so I missed that feature. I missed that feature. But like I said, it's one of those things that it goes like 50-50 with the gaming community in the Battlefield 5. But before I continue with this commentary, I want to make sure you guys are doing all the necessary things. Are you subscribed to the channel? Have you turned on notifications? If you haven't, this is a great time to do it. Subscribe to the channel because there's more gameplays coming. A bit more. Let's see if we can get another one of Battlefield 4 on PlayStation 3, and of course, more Battlefield 5 is on the way. But subscribe to the channel right now because you guys are gonna love what's coming, and maybe some Call of Duty as well. So pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff. So yeah, it's just one of those things that I miss the feature. The content night was pretty cool too. I love that. I love the feature. It's just pretty nice. But yeah, it does feel old. The engine, it does feel different. It's not terrible. Don't get me wrong. It's not terrible. You can still destroy the enemy. You can still have fun. It's all good. No issues. Or like big issues in my opinion. But yeah, the engine feels different. Feels different, and it should. It's like I don't know how old this game is, but it does feel different, and like I said, it makes you appreciate more some of the newer games. So we'll see how Battlefield 2042 turns out to be with all the patches that are coming. I heard they're gonna fix the aim assist and some and they're gonna nerf the stealth helicopter. So we'll see. I still haven't gotten the game yet. Looking forward to get it soon. I'm kind of waiting. Like, it's not like I'm in no rush to get that game. I just wanted to get like better. Maybe the price would go down a little bit too before I jump into that game and start destroying the enemy. But I just feel like Battlefield 5 has so much life still in the game. It's such a fantastic game. Even though I have posted gameplay with pretty much every single gun in the game, in my opinion. I don't think I'm missing a gun, but I got like 200 plus videos, so just Battlefield 5. Maybe like 220, 250, something like that. So we've been playing a lot of that game, and it's still strong, man. It's a lot of people playing the game. With the 2042 disappointment, people going back to Battlefield 5, even Battlefield 1, but I think most people are sticking with Battlefield 5 at this point. But we'll see with Season 2 and 2042 what happens. We'll see how it goes, and we'll see how, even though I don't play on PC, but I'll just keep an eye on the Battlefield 3 reality mod, see how it goes, see how it performs, because that game was fantastic, Battlefield 3, and I really wish, or I think this is what everybody hoped for. Maybe like a year ago when we were talking about Battlefield 2042. Even though like back then we called it like Battlefield 6, and I made videos referring to as to Battlefield 6. So we hoped the Battlefield 6 was a cross between Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4, which is two of the best Battlefield games ever made. But I still believe the Battlefield Bad Company 2 Vietnam DLC is still pretty amazing, so I'm gonna put it up there. But that was Bad Company. So if we're gonna say just Battlefield 3 and 4, we're pretty iconic, man. It's still pretty iconic. A lot of people like the game. A lot of people still play it. Still very popular. It's not dying anytime soon. But that's what we hoped for, or at least I hoped for. It's a clone between the two, not too futuristic, but just same style. Not a copy of the same game. I would just imagine a Battlefield 5, with the modern setting, and that was my dream. I was like, this is gonna be amazing if they do that. Sadly, it wasn't like that. Map design, Battlefield 4, even Battlefield 5 style. Battlefield 3 map design was pretty epic for Rush. That's when I was playing a lot of Rush and a lot of Conquest and Domination. That was my TDM as well. That was my main modes because I'm playing TDM over here. I would play a lot of TDM I'm sorry, this is not Battlefield 3. TD Domination and Rush and Conquest in Battlefield 3. When Battlefield 4 came out, I did not like the map design for Rush. Or the way they set it up was pretty weird. So that's why for Battlefield 4, I was playing a lot more TDM, some Conquest, yes, and Domination as well. But for me, Battlefield 3 had the best map design for all modes. For all modes, it was just pretty amazing, and that's what I was hoping for. And I still, you know what, I have a little faith that these guys will maybe go back to their old ways. Not the same, because a lot of people who were involved in these games left the DICE headquarters. So there's a lot of new people coming in. Um, so we'll see if they bring some of the good ideas again, but kind of like going back into what they did in the past. So for me, that will be just pretty cool. I'm pretty sure a lot of people, whoever or anyone who's a Battlefield fan, will want that. So let's hope the next Battlefield, it just goes back to the roots, and after the Battlefield, the 2042 fiasco, they go back and do the right thing to do. So sometimes less is more. I say that less is more, and they try too much with 2042. So maybe a little less will be more beneficial to everybody, gamers and them as a business. Sell more copies of the game, and we get to enjoy it and show more of the gameplay and enjoy it. But Battlefield 4, man, very fun. I missed the evolution. The evolution was pretty cool. It's a nice feature. Will be cool if they return, for a future Battlefield game as well. And I keep saying this, and I don't want to repeat myself in every video, but I just wish this guy would just maybe play their own games, their old games actually too, and see what they did right, what they did wrong, and then just go from there. I don't know what all these ideas, all these new ideas come from. Maybe it's the publisher, the people with the money who are kind of like telling them what to do, and it's not like they don't have the freedom to do whatever they want to do. That's the way that I see it. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think that's the way it goes. And since all these games blew up so much, Battlefield, Call of Duty, those names are just it just means money, not so much in 2042. But usually they sell a lot. They sell a lot, and when the people with the money gets involved, then everything gets ruined, in my opinion. Same thing with sports. If you're into sports, they ruin teams sometimes because of the same situation. But let's hope the next Battlefield, it's different. Let's hope. I don't know. There's nothing wrong with having some hope. They learned the lesson. Let's hope it's good. And in the meantime, we'll just keep playing their old games. We just keep playing the stuff that we like. And let's hope 2042 makes a 180 turn, and ends up being a really good game. They add more weapons. I'm just waiting to see what else they add to, because season 1 they added like one map. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's like one kind of cool map that actually looks cool. I don't know how many weapons. I want weapons because that's what I do in videos. Loadouts and stuff, and show things. There's not so much in order for me to like, okay, let's pick a really beast SMG, and you only have like what, 2 or 3 SMGs. So we'll see. Let's hope season 2 brings a lot of different stuff into 2042. So we'll see how that goes. But I enjoyed coming back here to Battlefield 4. I hope you enjoyed this gameplay. Subscribe to the channel again right now if you haven't done so already. Turn on notifications. Be part of the family, of the Wild family. We want you to be part of it because we have a small community over here that we enjoy video games, Battlefield, mostly Battlefield, but looking forward to bringing you some other stuff. And Modern Warfare 2 is coming pretty soon, so hopefully it's good. Hopefully we like it. Hopefully it's fun. But this gameplay over here, man, we destroyed the enemy with the Ace-21 CQB. That was pretty good, pretty amazing. It's fun to come back to these games, man. I like it a lot, and I hope you enjoyed all these gameplays, but this one's coming to an end. I love this map, pretty good stuff. So what's not to like? Battlefield 4, Destruction, H21 CQB, 2022. This is the best. So anyways, thanks for watching. My name is Wild Child. I hope you enjoyed this gameplay, this commentary, and I will see you guys on the next video. Let me know if you want to see more Battlefield 4, and you can look forward to some beast gameplays for Battlefield 5, and I think I do have some Battlefield 1 as well. So I have to look on the on the hard drive, see what's going on over there. So subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys on the next video. All right, later.